What's up, guys? What's up? Match day 2 of the 2018-19 Champions League. A fixture between Hoffenheim and Manchester City. We won this match, but it wasn't a walk in the park, man. It wasn't a walk in the park. Remember, guys, we lost on match day 1 to Olympique Lyon. And match day 1 could have actually repeated itself today. Don't look at the 2-1 scoreline and be like, yeah, it's a win for City. And yeah, 3 points. No, man. It was a hard-fought 3 points. Wasn't easy. Wasn't easy at all. Teams are figuring us out. They're watching tapes. They're doing the homework. And they're figuring us out. Come on, Manchester City. You gotta kill off these teams, man. Freaking mosquito. You gotta kill off these teams. These teams are small teams comparing to you, man. Small teams. Look at the rosters. Look at the roster. Guys, just take a little time and look at the roster. Look at Hoffenheim's roster. The only name I actually know was Demirbay. And I think I know the goalkeeper. And mosquitoes. I heard of Joe Linton. But the other guys, I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. And they played well today. Scored in the first minute from a throw-in. Demirbay cutting City's defense apart. Finding Belfodil, who puts it past Edison, and Hoffenheim are leading 1 minute into the game. I was like, oh my God, don't tell me match day 1 is going to repeat itself again. Don't tell me we are going to get embarrassed 2 match days in a row. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. But City, they replied really fast to Sergio Aguero. It's a lot of mosquitoes in the car. Guys, I actually opened the door for like half a minute and maybe 10 mosquitoes came in. There's so many mosquitoes in the back of my house. But anyways, imagine I used to make videos here during the World Cup. But yeah, David Silva, what a pass to pick out Leroy Sané's run. And he just, you know, keeps his poise. He could have taken a shot. He didn't take a shot. He passed it to Aguero, who touched it once and just puts it in the back of the net past Raf Foreman. That's his name, right? Foreman. Is it Raf Foreman? I think it's Foreman. I don't know his first name. But anyways, 1-1 in the 8th minute. And I was like, match on. Match on, freaking match on. But City, they had a lot of chances. But, you know, couldn't put them in the back of the net. Hoffenheim, they're one gritty team. Guys, why are they in the Champions League? They're not a walkover. They're in the Champions League because they have been doing well in the past few seasons in the German Bundesliga under their young talismanic manager, Julian Nagelsmann. This is not a team you know you're going to come in and underestimate. These are a lot of mosquitoes. Sorry, guys. A lot of mosquitoes. But they played well, man. They played really well. Breaking on the counter-attack. Threatening Manchester City. We had a few more scares. But we were able, you know, to negate that threat. It was not an easy game today. It was not an easy game for Company, Otamendi, Kyle Walker, Laporte in the defense. Fernandinho, he had to work really hard today. Lost the ball a few times, had to work hard to get it back. David Silva, man, what a peach of a player. The hero today. Man of the match, my man of the match today, David Silva. What a pass to Leroy Sané for that first goal after, you know, Sané passed it to Aguero. David Silva, man. With Kevin De Bruyne's absence, Silva is holding this midfield together. His partner, Ilkay Gundogan, you know, back at home in Germany, didn't have a bad game, but, you know, he was a bit, let's just say, he wasn't as impactful today as he was versus Cardiff City a few weeks ago. Raheem Sterling looked really good today. He was in on goal a few times. I really like, you know, the look of Sterling the past few games this season after coming back from the World Cup. Really looking good. Has been playing some of the best football of his life. Leroy Sané, sometimes he is frustrating to watch, but, you know, come on. I want to have Sané in my team 100% of the time because he just takes on the defense and he always gives us a chance. Aguero, reliable self. He was really good today. Again, played out the full 90 and he picked up a goal. Hoffenheim, they didn't have a lot of the possession, but when they did and they held on to it, they threatened. They really threatened. They really threatened. Look out for this team, guys. They could actually qualify for the round of 16 if they have good games versus Shakhtar in the second leg and their 2 matches versus Lyon. This could be a team that can make it through. This group is tough. This group is tough. It looks really easy for City on paper, but it's a tough-ass group. It's a tough group. But City, you know, they held the ball really, really well today, and that's one of their strengths, holding the ball, passing it around, and, you know, if you hold the ball longer, most likely you will create more of the chances. For Hoffenheim, whenever they got the ball, they weren't able to hold on to it long enough, you know, to make that impact. But whenever they did, they threatened. I must say that, they threatened. They made City toil all the way down into the 87th minute, and it was a mistake. Well, mistake or a lapse in concentration by the young Austrian defender Porsche. You know, Leroy Sané's cross came over. You know, he took a touch. He didn't clear the ball. And he was pickpocketed by David Silva, the Guiley David Silva, who put it in the back of the net to make it 2-1 for City. What a win, man. What a win. We needed that win. A draw wasn't an option today. It wasn't an option. We would have been on 1 point behind Hoffenheim and potentially would have been at the bottom of the table. Because Lyon, Shakhtar, if they draw, we would be at the bottom of the table on match day 2. 4 match days left. Nah, that's not looking good at all. Now we have 3 points, well-deserved 3 points. We played better, had more of the possession, more passes completed, you know, and we deserved the win. We deserved the win, but we were made to toil really hard for it. And guys, I want to say this. I'd rather Manchester City have to toil for every game in the group stage, or we have to toil for every W that we have, than for us to actually blow teams away, and then when we get to the quarterfinals, we get knocked out. You know, that's really hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. I prefer to see us struggle to get W's, or we pick up draws, and then we actually get deeper into the tournament. Like, you know, I prefer that than for us to actually, you know, impress so much like we did last season, only to lose to Liverpool like we did in both of the legs. Talking about Liverpool, we actually play them, you know, in our next Premier League match. It will be an away game. I'm really looking forward to that. And we will play Shakhtar Donetsk away in our next Champions League match. Hoffenheim, I think they will host Lyon in their next game. And this group is really, really setting up to be a really close battle between these 4 teams. But guys, in the other fixture that was played early, we had Juventus playing Ypung Boys. Juventus versus Ypung Boys in Group H. The other 2 teams from that group currently play right now as we speak, Manchester United and Valencia. I have to go and watch that game, but I have to give my thoughts on the Man City game you know, that's priority. But the other game, Juventus defeated Ypung Boys 3-0, courtesy of a brilliant hat-trick by Paulo Dybala, the Argentinian youngster. Well, he's not so young anymore, but to me, he's still a youngster. Why he couldn't replicate this kind of form at the World Cup or for Argentina, that's the thing I don't understand. That's the thing I don't understand. But Juventus totally blew away Ypung Boys, who seems like they're going to take a smashing in this season's Champions League. They might lose all 6 games. It's too early to call, but it's looking like something like that could actually happen after the loss on match day 1 versus Man United. Man United versus Valencia. That might end up in a draw. Jose Mourinho will hope it ends up in a draw, but a loss, man. A loss for Man United will spell disaster. We can see Mourinho getting sacked today. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow they'll announce it. But what do you guys think? Do you think he deserves to get sacked? Do you think he should get sacked? Or should they just persist with him and he will repay their faith with, who knows, the Champions League trophy? Or who knows, a Premier League trophy. It's very early still. We never know. But Man United versus Valencia, that game is on right now. I have to go and catch it. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on the Hoffenheim versus Manchester City game. Pep Guardiola must be happy, you know, after losing on match day 1, coming back for the big W today. It's not easy, man. Teams are figuring us out. It's not easy. Made to toil for every single win. I just hope we avoid disaster and we make it out the group and we make a very deep run in this season's Champions League. That's just what I hope. But Juventus, man, they're looking really, really good. Ronaldo didn't play today. Remember, he picked up the red card in the last game versus Valencia. I can't wait to see Ronaldo versus Man United. That will be a treat. That will be a treat. But I actually think Juventus are one of the top 5 contenders to win the Champions League this season. Guys, let me know who are your top 5 contenders to win the Champions League this season in the comment section down below. I'm going on way too long. And if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. And until next time, peace out. Rich.